What's up, y'all? I am headed to... Wait, is anybody on here? I don't even think anybody's on here. Oh, someone's on there, okay. I am headed to my friend Michael's house. It's really hard to talk with this mask on, and I just ran over a curb! In fact, just wear a mask, y'all. This one I got a mohawk. I cut my hair off. I made a mohawk like 3.5 years ago because I was really self-conscious about my receding hairline. So I've had this mohawk for almost 4 years. And I started wearing these bandanas before I cut my mohawk. And I have like 15 or 20 of these cool ones. So I have like the bandanas that are really, really cool, and you can ninja flip those and wear a mask. But these ones are like the wraparound ones. So I used to wear them like this because I was just so self-conscious about, you know, losing my hair, you know. So I would wear them like this. Wait, actually I would wear them like this. I would keep them right below my eyebrows because I thought it made me look sexy, and I would cover my ears, and then I'd wear it like this, right? But I would fold it right. I actually look kind of like a bozo right now. But I used to not even go out in public, y'all, unless I had a bandana on, right? That I'd be all like in my, this is all messed up. But I'd be all like in, like I couldn't even go swimming with my daughter because I was so self-conscious, you know, when you get your wet hair. And then when you get out of the pool and you're losing your hair, it's like, I don't bald in the back per se, but I bald the receding hairline. So I was just so self-conscious. So I got like 15 or 20 of these, and this isn't the normal like handkerchief thing, you know. I have like 5 or 6. I have a really cool pink one, I have a black one, but this is like this. These wrap around, and I used to go play with my daughter at the mall, and they always thought I was her brother, which was a lot of fun. And we would go to, I think, one of these shops. It was a really cool shop in the mall, and they had these, and these were like $4 a piece, and I just kept buying them and buying because I used to do like 2 or 3 Facebook videos every single day. And so now I have them. So now when you go out, y'all, CDC recommendations and the WHO recommendations is that you should wear a mask. And there's so much controversy about mask or no mask, you know, condom or no mask, or condom or no condom. Wear a mask because it's going to stop you from touching your face. Yes, if you're asymptomatic, if you're shedding it and you have it and you cough into it, that's good. But the main thing about a mask, unless you're one of the heroes, the frontline workers, nurse, doctor like that, you want to, you know, stay away from it. That's them. They got to get suited up. They wear like 30 different layers and stuff if they have it, which is crazy. But the best thing about using a mask is it stops from touching your face. You probably have noticed, if you've been paying attention, how many times you touch your face, how many times you pick your nose, right? I bet there's a lot of nose pickers. I remember my first wife, y'all. I remember one time I got in her car and I had my hand right here, right? I'm driving, and for some reason I was like messing with the seatbelt, and there was like 3 layers of petrified boogers on, because she would pick her nose and then put it on underneath the seat. So we all pick our nose, we just don't admit it all the time. So, you know, if you have a mask on, I mean, you probably don't want to wear a mask unless you have a bunch of people in your home, but it'll keep you from touching your face. It'll keep you from biting your nails. You know what I'm saying? So I've just noticed, just like chillaxing, relaxing, you know, studying, listening to podcasts, you know, you just snip like this, right? You go like this, you have an itch here, and if you have any cooties, the Rona on your digits, you know, you're gonna put it, you know, it's gonna go in one of your holes. And so wear a mask, y'all. I mean, I would even send you some of these ones that I have, because I have some really cool colors. But I'm going to my friend Michael's right now. I brought him one of my masks. Look, see, this is another cool one. This is the wraparound one that I have. So I'm gonna gift that to him. He could probably spray it with some Lysol. But we are working on my van. So yesterday we put in these soundproof sticky widget things all over the van, all over the floor. We stripped the floor. I'm lost. We stripped the floor, we vacuumed it out, we grinded it a little bit, we put some rust spray paint on it, then we put the soundproof layer on there, then we put the heating insulation, more soundproof on there, and then we cut all this wood. He karate chopped all this wood, and so I have like this template. Now I have like a brand new floor in my van. And I'm gonna go over there right now, and he has a Sprinter van, and we're gonna go do his van. He is basically at the spot now where I'm at in my van on my floor, but he has this commercial grade linoleum or vinyl, and we bought some high-end Elmer's glue. It's like actually really expensive, and then you ninja flip those vinyl on the wood, and it looks like a home. And so it's super proud. Like, listen, odele, 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 whoop, whoop. Like, that would be so echoey right now as of yesterday, because everything bounces off all this metal. So I'm gonna go over to his house, and we're gonna complete his floor, and then I might have to go, this is why I brought this, I might have to go to Home Depot, and it's crazy over there. You know, you gotta touch everything. You gotta touch the end of your PIN number. You're touching stuff, and gloves work, but then they don't work, and like, you know, these poor workers, the essential workers, are the heroes. See, here's some people walking with masks on. But I mean, we always think of, like, you know, people that shoot bazookas or in tanks or in submarines or on aircraft carriers. Those are the heroes. The garbage men are the superheroes, are the heroes. The grocery baggers are the heroes. The delivery ninjas are the heroes. They should all get hazardous pay. All nurses and doctors should have all of their student loans like wiped off the face of this earth. They should be rewarded for this. I mean, there's people like here locally, 2 people got it at Publix, at this Publix that I go to. I think 3 people at our local Walmarts have died, and they're just working the front desk, and they're getting bombarded by bad breath and the cooties and the Rona. And so you have to protect yourself. So wear a mask, and to be honest, don't go out if you don't have to go out. You know, I don't have to go out right now, you know, so I'm kind of going against my own advice. I'm just really excited about, you know, my van. I got this van for all of you so I can go ninja flip around the United States and come play with you all. So I'm gonna do podcasts back here. I'm gonna put some tiki wood up here. I'm gonna put a little nomadic fridge. I'm gonna put a swing tailgate. So I could do my juices and recipes. I could throw my low hangers on, my downstairs mix up over my shoulder, be butt naked, have like a nice beach behind me, and really just get down. And I can sleep in here too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited about getting this, you know, done. And Michael's such a beautiful friend. He reached out to me, I think 4 or 5 months ago. He saw one of my YouTube videos, and he likes to ride bikes, and he's just a jack of all trades. He's like a master at everything. He's a craftsman. And so, you know, I don't really have that many like in-person friends, people that I can rap with, where there's no judgments. You know, I'm not getting triggered. You know, he's not a bad influence. He's just a beautiful soul. And so it's really fun to have a friend. Like, so check it out. Like, you know, when you were a kid and you'd like want to go out and play, and you'd go over to your friend's house, and what would you do? You'd run out of the house. You'd go to their house. You wouldn't even call them. We didn't have cell phones. You probably wouldn't even call them on the landline. You just go over there, knock on the door, and be like, "Hey, Scotty Bob, want to come out and play?" You know, feel like, I mean, I'm 41 years young, so that's what I feel like I do now. All day, every day, I play. I accept myself for who I am and my failures, and I just go out and play. And so Michael's like a rad ninja where I can just like go knock on his door, be like, "Hey man, I want to play," you know, because you know, we have some interests. You know, he likes riding bikes. I like riding bikes. He likes vans. I like vans. You know, he's a real artist too. I mean, the guy used to build sets for movies, like, you know, the guy like the sets on Hollywood films, and he's a beautician stylist salon, like the best in Florida. The guy will make your hair look however you want to make it to look. So he's a real artist at heart. He's a sweetheart at heart. He's a really good family man. He's a spiritual man, and so that's why I'm excited. I probably shouldn't be going out, but I kind of have that bug, because the sooner I get this up and going with the solar, totally stealth, you won't even know like I'm in here, totally stealth, totally off grid. You know, being homeless and living in a homeless shelter, if I had this, y'all, like, I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have a nomadic fridge, freezer, you have your juicer, your Instapot, the AC's cold. I could tow my bike behind there. I could tow anything I want behind there. I can make this as a roof, where I can go up there and put, you know, like I could sunbathe up there basically. There's this really cool thing. It's called the roof nest. It karate chops like this. Hey-ya! It goes up and you could sleep in it, and it's only 6 inches tall. So I could put my solar roof on the top of that lid, and then still have room to like kick it upstairs and have a ladder up there. So this is like a toy box. This is a toy box that I manifested not only for me but for all of you, because when I have this set up and the acoustic is good, I'll have the Wi-Fi perfect, where I can riding in vans with bums, and bum to me is like not a bad word. A bum to me, homeless people are like the most influential, most just genius people in the world. So I can just, I stop and talk to bums or homeless humans all the time on my bike. I gift them bus passes, I gift them fruit, whatever I have. But now in a van, I can really help them out. You know what I mean? I'll have an abundancy of some perishable foods. Maybe I can just have a bunch of really, really high energy food, some citrus, some greens, whatever. Have them come in, maybe take a nap. Maybe if they want to rap online, maybe I could do an interview, whatever, just hang out with them. So this is like a toy box where I can really serve. And I was supposed to get it for $3,500. I got it for $2,500. And Michael, the ninja about these vans, is like, dude, you got to steal. So I'm really excited about getting the floor done, because when I get the floor done, I can do so much more. Then the walls, then the roof. I'm gonna put a dash cam here on the window. I'm gonna put a rearview mirror on there. I can have my foods and stuff in here, and so I'm really excited about that. I would advise you though, the next time you do go to the grocery store, buy as much as you can, because I can speak from personal experience. In Florida right now, we're about 3 weeks to a month away from the peak, and people are already starting to die, and it's crazy. Like New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Detroit, California, there's some hot spots now. So people, I've been rapping about this for 3 months. My first coronavirus post was a video in Wuhan that I think was like 92 days old. So I knew this was coming. I got so much HATE, like, dude, you're overreacting. Overreacting is better than underreacting. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and another thing, I have no plates on my back. I have no registration because all the DMVs are closed. So I got my title. I actually think there's a cop right behind me right now, but I have my title in my backpack. So if they pull me over, I'll just ninja flip and like, yo, I just purchased this car. Here's my title. You can't do anything to me because the DMVs are closed. The DMV website, you can renew your registration, but you cannot get a new registration. So hopefully I'm good there. But wear a face mask, y'all. Wear a face mask. I know it looks kind of goofy, but it's going to stop you from touching your face. It's going to stop you from picking your nose. You know what I'm saying? And if you can make one that's stylish, that makes you feel cool, makes you feel good, And if you have those M93s, definitely wear one of those. Anyways, this is just a rad reminder. Wear a face mask. That was the reason for this video. Also, I created a new page. It's basically say, speak to the hand. That's my new page. Speak to the hand. And on that page, I'm basically going to be raw and real and talk about a lot of things that I haven't talked about. That page will probably be shut down in a couple of weeks just because of the censorship, but I'm really just going to give my opinion, voice my opinion on things. You might not like it, you might not agree with it, but that's one of my new pages, and it's just going to be my opinions, and I'm just going to speak my mind. And so if y'all want to follow that, it's speak to the hand, speak to the hand. I'll send a link at this on this video, and then also join the group Ridiculous or Authentic. I gotta pay attention, y'all. I'm actually filming the whole van conversion. I'll put that on YouTube. I have a ton of content on YouTube. This van is gonna force me to edit all of that stuff in Kauai, all of these other food reviews that I have, a bunch of stuff, because I want to put this out, and it'll probably be in 3 different parts, and it will show the van from the beginning to when I bought it, from the complete stealth version when it's complete. So stay safe, y'all. As always, keep it raw, stay rad. Whoa!